Now, you can see I transferred everything to the pot. This is where it gets fun. Just add your water. Add as much or as little water as you want. It depends on how much, how thick you want your gumbo. I like a lot of juice in my gumbo. So we like ours pretty soupy. You can double your meat and still add the same amount of water, so long as you have enough roux. See, as I add my water, what I do is I stir it up. Now don't freak out if you see your roux coming apart in the pot like this. It's okay. It's gonna do that. It's gonna look like it's messing up. You want every bit of that roux. So take both spoons. See, this is the spoon I used to transfer. And you wipe it around up in there, and see, this is the color of a good Cajun coon-ass gumbo. I'll probably add a little bit more water. So far I'm up to 16 cups of water in this pot. There we go. My husband was awesome for me and just kind of wiped down my stove. So then, stir it all up. Grab your salt, pepper, and oyster juice. Or, see, oyster juicy. You dump your oyster juice in there. It does not have to be thawed out. Whoops. Put a little bit of water in the oyster juicy. Get every bit of it out. Yeah, if you don't want to put just oyster juice, you can add oysters. I'm having company tonight. I don't know if they like oysters, so I'm just putting oyster juice. Add salt and pepper. See, I'm adding a good bit of salt. You can add more later. You can also use white pepper, or you don't have to use any pepper. You don't use much pepper at all. Cajun gumbo is not spicy. That is a myth. Unless you want it spicy. If you want it spicy, like some people do like it spicy, my husband, you can add Tabasco to each individual bowl, or you can add Louisiana hot sauce.
Hot smoked sausage.
Or, as he's, you know, poking his fingers in my pot again, you can add hot smoked sausage. I don't like that because I also have 4 children to feed, and 3 out of 4 don't really care for this spicy. Now, you let it sit, come to a boil. I increase my heat to medium to let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, you reduce it and you let it simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour. Until the chicken is cooked through. Don't stir it too much or your chicken will fall apart. Some people like shredded chicken. I like the whole pieces of chicken. Although usually it does wind up falling apart by the second day. Gumbo is always best the second day. That's about it. That's all it takes. Okay, I've gone and chopped my Hillshire Farm smoked sausage in the yellow package into nickels. My mom cuts her nickels into even 4 more pieces, but yeah, my husband would probably not be happy with me if I did that. So I do go ahead and leave what I call man-sized chunks into the gumbo. As you can see, the gumbo does have grease accumulating at the top. What you're going to do with this is simply skim it off. After you've skimmed off as much as you can skim off, what I do, and what I know a lot of other cooks in this area do, is yes, you can hear my company in the background. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Cool. What you can do is you can actually use a couple paper towels, plain old cheap Walmart paper towels or Scott towels, whatever you have. Don't use the Viva. The Viva leaves lint. Use cheap paper towels, and you can actually lay it on top of the gumbo like that, and it'll soak up the grease, and you just transfer it straight to the garbage, and it just gets off all the grease. Serve it over rice, and you have gumbo. Okay, Okay, as you can see, we do have gumbo here. It's beautiful dark brown color. You can see the nickels of sausage. You dig to the bottom, you got all that good chicken meat. And we are going to show you how to skim grease off with paper towels. So he's going to take the video camera for me now and hold it about right here. And this is how you skim off grease with paper towels. Just take a couple of paper towels while your children are in the background making all kind of fun noise. That's my 10-month-old in the background. You take them, I use 2 layers at a time. Drop it in there. Use your fancy spoon rest as a disposer. Then you keep on doing that until the grease is gone. You can use more than 2 layers at a time like I'm fixing to. So you do that and it soaks up the grease. Let the good juice drain. Try not to make a mess everywhere. And as you can see, there's hardly any grease left. See, just a little bit of grease left on the top of the gumbo. See, beautiful. It's now ready to serve over rice. Alright, as you can see, our gumbo is done. I've even already served up a bowl. Yummy, yummy. Here's our potato salad on the side. You could see. I tell you this was a real house. It ain't pretty, but it's yummy. Here's our rice we serve it over. Here's the finished product. And there you go. Gumbo and potato salad.